back to my channel. I'm going to start off by first saying that this video might not be for everyone. It is like a paranormal story time, so like if you don't believe in like ghosts and stuff, then like this isn't the video for you guys. I'll put up here some other videos that you guys might enjoy. Also, I'm using natural lighting, so like if the lighting goes everywhere, just ignore it. And my fan is on. It makes an annoying sound, and if you can hear it, I apologize. So it started off with me getting a text from a family saying, "Hey, are you around to babysit? I got your phone number from," well, let's call them the Blakes. I got your phone number from the Blakes, and I was just wondering if you were free to babysit this night. And so I was like, yeah, totally. And so I was scheduled to babysit. Now this is way before I had my own license, so my mom went and dropped me off at their house, and immediately when we got to the house, I like could tell by the energy that like, you know when you go someplace, I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, where you just like know there's a ghost in the house, like you can just feel the presence already. That's how I felt before I even got up to the door. So it was two boys that were kind of older than I usually babysit. The oldest that I babysat at that time was like probably 9, and the youngest that I babysat was like 3 months. I prefer younger kids. It's just my preferences. They were older kids, and I can't remember how old they were off the top of my head. But we were playing in the basement, and everything was fine. And then somehow we brought up ghost stories. And they asked me if I ever had a ghost come to my house, and I was told them the story about, I haven't told it on this channel yet, I do plan on telling it, about some things that happened like right after my grandmother passed away. So I was telling them that story, and they got wicked freaked out. And then like the night went on, and like I still felt this energy, but like it was a little bit better with the kids around. Like I didn't feel as much, whether it was just because I was distracted or what, I'm not entirely sure. So then it came time for bedtime, and I put the kids into bed, we read some books, told some more scary stories, and then it was time for them to go to sleep, so they went to sleep. My like senses were like really heightened because like I'm in this house, it's kind of dark-ish, and I was going to be babysitting them. I want to say I babysat them until like midnight. It was really, really late, later than I usually babysit. It was my first time at their house, and usually there are certain families where I do sleep at their house, like I know it's fine if I fall asleep. It's more like my regular people, but like since I only babysat for them once and this was my first time, I did not want to fall asleep. So I was watching YouTube. The little boy came out for some water like right after I put him to bed. About like 10-15 minutes later, I'm watching YouTube, and then all of a sudden I hear footsteps and a door open and close. And the way the house was set up is like you could only see like the bedroom doors from the kitchen or the entrance room, and I was in the family room on the couch, so my back was towards the entrance room anyways, so like I couldn't see them. All of a sudden I hear doors opening and closing and like footsteps, so I go to see if it's like one of the boys. So I stand up immediately, everything stops. I'm like, whatever, like the boys are probably just like going back to sleep, so I go in to check on them to make sure they're okay, because I wanted to make sure they weren't too hot because the AC was broken and they just had fans. So I went in to check on them, and they both were like sound asleep, like completely out. Like if I had gone up to them and like poked them, they probably would have stayed asleep. And it wasn't even like they were sleepwalking, because if they were sleepwalking, the blankets would be like more displaced, or like they wouldn't have any blankets on them, but like they still had like their sheets on them, if that makes sense. Like, so it very clearly wasn't them, and I was like getting a tad freaked out. So I just went back to the couch and was watching YouTube, and a few minutes passed, I want to say like maybe half an hour, and I was still hearing the doors opening and closing and footsteps, but I'm just like, whatever, just tuning it out. I think I might have had headphones in, so like I was just turned up the volume so I couldn't hear it. And so then I went and was getting my phone charger because I noticed my phone was about to die. I got my phone charger, I found a place to plug it in, and I I decided at this point to text my mom because I was like terrified. I think now it was probably like close to 10 o'clock, so like I still had a fair amount of time left. And so I was texting my mom, freaking out. So then I sort of just like ignored it, and it continued to happen, and I want to say like I like just kept seeing shadow figures not cross my like line of vision, but like go by me. And another thing I should mention is that they did have cats, so like the footsteps easily could have been a cat, but like at the same time their cats weren't heavy or anything, and it was like straight up someone walking footprints, and like the doors opening and closing could not have been the cats, so like that didn't really make sense. So like whenever I would hear the doors open and close, I would get wicked freaked out, and then all of a sudden like I hear a dropping noise, and like I don't know how to explain it other than to tell you what it actually was. Like I would just hear a dropping noise into like a bucket kind of thing. And I was super freaked out, and I texted my mom like, I just heard a dropping noise into like a bucket, and it was so freaky, and then like the noise echoed, and my mom's like, are you sure it's not the ice machine in the freezer? And I was just like, oh, that's definitely what it was. But like I would get freaked out, and then I would hear that noise, like, because if the activity died down, I'd have like a little break, and like I'd be calm, then I'd hear that noise and get freaked out again. But then where things sort of ended in the night is the parents came home. My cat just jumped. I have no idea where, but wherever they just jumped made a huge noise and just freaked me out. Anyways, whenever the parents came home, I could see their headlights. And so I got up to get my purse and like my charger and stuff, and I noticed in the entryway they had a mirror, and I looked directly in the mirror and saw, I kid you not, a shadow figure like straight up right in the mirror, right in front of me. And I thought that it was like sort of just like the way I sort of like got up and maneuvered myself. So then like I made that same motion again, like from the couch up, and like I could not see myself, I could not see my reflection, and like the shadow was gone, and I'm just like, ew, that's freaking. So then I collected my money, and they drove me home, I think, if I remember correctly, and I swore I was never ever going to babysit them again. And luckily I didn't ever get a text from them to babysit, and so I was completely content. And where this story ends is, recently I got a text from a family asking, hey Becca, do you still babysit? We're looking for a couple nights this summer. And I'm just like, yeah, I babysit, thinking that it was this family with 2 girls. And then the other day I got a text saying, hey, yeah, are you free this date to watch The Boys? And it suddenly dawned on me that it was not the family with the girls, it's this family. And I said that I was free. So, I mean, this time I'm a little bit more comfortable going there because I've had a lot more paranormal experiences, and if you want more videos like that, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much where this story ends, is going back to the house, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know and hit the like button. I certainly enjoyed filming this video, even though it was like a little spooky, but I don't mind. Actually, I really love sit-down videos. They're a lot easier to film than vlogs, because vlogs sort of happen over the span of, well, a whole day. And sit-down videos literally only take me maybe at most an hour to film, and then like an hour to edit. But like, whereas vlogs, I spend the whole day filming, and then I usually have like close to an hour of footage that I have to condense down to like 6 minutes, and it's this whole ordeal. So if you want me to film more sit-down videos, just let me know down below. And be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I keep hearing noises and footsteps. This is great. Be sure to subscribe and comment down below. I love responding to your guys' comments. You know, there's only been a couple of guys that actually have commented, but that's okay. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh my god. that was a really bad way to end the video. Also, should I put like bloopers at the end of this? I think I might. Okay, now I'm actually going. Bye. Oh, this is kind of cool though. I don't know. Should I go or should I stay? Should I stay or should I go? Like, I don't know, this foundation makes my skin really weirdly textured. To be honest, I'm gonna go and take this makeup off right now because